Golf on Sky Sports, sponsored by the new Chrome Soft from Callaway.
Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back. Well, I say back, it's going to be slightly different. So as of the 1st of June that is, we're going to be opening the shop, but it's going to be really based on more of a click and collect. So it's going to be a case of, if you come to the door, you're going to be able to ask us for drinks potentially, and some chocolate and bits and pieces. And what we'll do is we'll then place the balls onto the counter here. We'll arrange the payment for you. You can then step forwards, we'll step backwards, and you can come and make that payment. Outside the shop, which is what I'll show you in a bit, there is some markings on the ground. So we really want you to adhere to that social distancing, because it is important that we create a good, safe, social environment for all of you. As you can see from this video, I'm not sure you can, over here what we have is a sanitizer station. We would like you to use that as well, so feel free to, when you enter the shop, to be able to use that. The shop door will be left open on the basis that we wanted to try and encourage you not to touch the handles. However, what we will state from the outset is that we will be cleaning the handles, as we do with the buggies, as you have already seen. We'll have shop windows open, so we'll look to have a nice flow of air going through. Guys, it's going to be great to have you back. These are difficult times and this is a bit of a strange period. Hopefully when we get back to the 15th, we'll have some level of normality. What you're going to find is that this here is the new shop till area. So the till has moved from its previous position, and we are forwards and in that shop. Guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how the driving range works. You'll be able to buy the tokens from the shop. The shop will be open from 8 o'clock till 1 o'clock as the driving range will. When we shut, we'll be shutting the driving range at 1 o'clock because we have a lot of cleaning processes that are going to be required to keep that going. And obviously we're still on a bit of a fledgling period in actually trying to get us reopened and back to where we need to be. Guys, let's carry this video on and let me show you the courtyard and show you the driving range. Right guys, I'm now your side of the counter. What we want you to do ideally, if you can bring your own bag up for the driving range. Failing that, we will have baskets here, but it will add to our cleaning rota. So we're trying to keep away from adding to things to clean. We are trying to keep it minimal. So if you can bring your own basket, that would be a big help. However, what I want to do now is I'm going to walk out the shop and just try and show you what we've done and what we've got in place and how we want you to use the driving range on your return. We're outside the shop. Let's have a look at what we've done. As you can see on the floor there's a clear indication there's 2 metres from there to the shop door. Once you open the shop door, which I'm going to do now for you, you'll clearly see the till area. That till area is exactly 2 metres away from the shop door. So please do not proceed inside unless you are asked to do so. We're going to shut the shop door now. And what you'll see there is a chalk marking showing you direction to the first tee. As we move around the courtyard, which you'll clearly recognise, you'll also see in the centre there's some chalk markings. What that is to do is to make sure that you can ensure social distancing on both sides. If we follow the chalk markings round, obviously indicating range, it directs you towards the trolley shed, the building opposite. As you enter that building and the door will be held open, please be aware that people shouldn't be going in and out. However, please potentially call out in front to make sure that the building is clear. I've clearly put on the floor also down here, which is the government's guidelines, which is to stay alert. The reason being, this corner as you come into is a slight blind spot. As you come round this corner, I would suggest that you take it wide. That way you can have a clear view and you can exit and proceed across to the driving range, which I'll jog across to now to hopefully show you. As you come into the range, we're trying to instigate a one-way system, so in and out are 2 different sides. So this is the entrance that you're going to have to the range, which will be via steel gate. you proceed up to the bays, okay, what we've had is that the greenkeeping staff have kindly laid out 11 bays for you guys. I'm going to show you these bays and show you how it's going to work. As you can see here, these bays are numbered 1, 2, 3 and 4 all the way up to bay 11. So we'll walk down to cross to bay 11. When you've purchased your range tokens from the Pro Shop, you'll be instructed on which bay to attend. Back here, you'll clearly see the bays marked out. These bays are 3 metres in diameter, or in width I should say. As you can see here, Nick and the guys are kindly put on the floor how to exit the driving range with an arrow clearly marked. This arrow points you towards the hole in the hedge over here, which is right next to the members' buggy compound and right next to the steel gate. We will exit there just to show you the route we'd like you to leave. The final exit, as we go through, you'll proceed through the hole in the hedge, and as you can see here, a clear and open space to proceed safely back to your cars. What I'll do now is I'll finish off this little speech with a little talk about how we're going to take the payments in the shop. Right guys, you've been out on the driving range, you've seen how hopefully it all works, and you can see that we're trying to put a system in place to ensure your safety. When you come in to make your payment in the shop, in an ideal world we'd like it to be a contactless payment. We are looking for obviously a £5 minimum, so if you can hit that minimum that'd be ideal, so 2 tokens instead of 1 is the obvious one. Tokens, what we'll see here, obviously we'll be wearing gloves. So if we do handle cash, we will have gloves on at all times, and we personally will be using our own sanitisers as well. As we move and change in the shop, we've had kindly people have made us some masks, so being in an enclosed area we will be wearing masks, but we also have some masks as well, so we'll be looking to, as we go to potentially what is the new normal, it will be a bit different. Guys, it's going to be great having you guys back. Key things to remember: the shop will be open 8 until 1 o'clock. Okay, so it'll be from 8 o'clock in the morning till 1 o'clock. That will be obviously for 7 days a week till we get to the 15th, and then obviously we'll reassess, and hopefully we can then bring back some more members of staff, and we can look to give a greater service. We're looking forward to seeing you. Keep safe, and speak to you soon.